Hi guys, welcome to Bewa's vlog and I wish you all a happy new month. So you can see that I'm not even happy today. I didn't even do makeup. I am not as energetic as I'm always dancing because what I want to talk about today is Ojo mi lára jẹ. If you understand Yoruba, I will translate it. It's really paining me, honestly, like, because as a citizen of Nigeria, as a resident of Lagos, I'm totally upset and disappointed with Lagos state government that they don't investigate, they did not analyze well before they actually just made an abrupt decision, like a decision that has affected lives, not even the lives of people that are actually getting money from it. No, the lives of people that are actually riding it, that have to trek. They have to trek, wake up by 2 a.m, wake up so early just because they want to go to work. Is it fair? Like, I didn't know where to start from. That will start from somewhere. So Mr. Governor, you actually banned keke and Myra. Okay, I wonder. Okay, so let me just lie. In Nigeria, we all know that keke and Myra are something else in our on our, they are paying our asses. We understand, but they are the best alternatives for Lagos traffic. Everybody, even a toddler, knows that keke and bikes are the best alternative for Lagos traffic. I can give you an example. So last year Christmas, you know how terrible traffic was during Christmas. I actually wanted to get something in Allen, and you know how that traffic in Okwebi Allen is. I just had to look for a supermarket. I just parked my car there, said that I'm coming back. I now took bike because I know that my waka that day was going to be a lot. I took bike and keke to everywhere I was going, and I finished it under 2 hours. If I was driving, that 2 hours I won't have gotten to one destination because of the traffic that day. So you should understand that this keke and Mara cannot just ban both of them at the same time. Ban one. Okay, you want to ban Okada. Oh well, oh good, ban it. Don't ban keke and Okada at the same time. And even what I'm even here that people are annoying me. Go Okada, Opay. Those people actually invested so much in this Okada. If you had a problem with it, you should not have allowed them to register their company in Nigeria. If they are going to make them lose so much investment, because this is unfair. It is very unfair on the part of Lagos state government. The other thing is that, Mr. Governor, when you were doing your campaign, you gave out bikes, you gave out keke. Even the recent experience, December 7th, that be something, I was watching it live on YouTube for close to 30 minutes. You were talking about empowering people with keke, giving them keke, giving towns keke. So now you're giving them keke, you're giving them bikes. You're not banning it in February 2020. How is that reasonable? Please. How is that fair? How is that fair? I say that keke and bikes, they are causing accidents, causing this, causing that, causing this, causing that. Do you know what exactly is causing it? I live in Jerry Keja. And then on the Mobility Bankantoni Way, they don't allow kekes or bikes there. Most times, why we're even scared of accidents is also containers that you let to be flying about every afternoon, every morning, every night. Containers that don't have safety precautions around it. That can, do you know how many containers on that road are falling on innocent cars? They fall on cars and you die. There's not even means of getting alive. At least if keke or Okada should hit you, you can either yes, you in some reasonable extent you die, but at least maybe you get one leg, one arm, something happens to you. But if containers fall on us, like, God forbid, not fall on me in Jesus' name, but if they fall on a car, do you know how many cars containers are falling down upon, and they have squeezed, and everybody of course died. They are telling us that you are trying to make a greater Lagos and you are still keeping them containers on the road. Then keke and bikes, please weigh them together. They are adding buses. Do you know that more buses on the road actually causes more traffic? Because you know how unruly Lagosians can be. Everybody will want to be fighting for the boss, fighting for the boss. And they're fighting for the boss. We'll be having thieves that are picking pockets. We'll be having everybody that just, when you're working, you're not even safe. Because anything can happen to you. People close late. What's the meaning of this? People are trekking. Everywhere you have stopped Keke and Marwa, people are started trekking. And it is not, I'm not saying that trekking is not a good exercise. No. But we don't want by force trekking. We want to do exercise by ourselves. Don't impose compulsory exercise for us. We don't want. Like, you are a governor to serve us, not serve your pocket. I'm sure you are doing these regulations for your selfish gain. Yes, because maybe you want ferry business to you invested in a ferry or the new buses, so you want it to thrive. Can you imagine? Like, this Nigerian government, I am like, even our president cannot even caution the Lagos state government. Like, people are see, okay, let me even give you another example. Okay, school children, actually, do you know how many school children I've seen on social media walk to school within this Monday? Do you know how vulnerable these school children are? You know that Lagos state, where everybody is always fighting for bus. What if those children are not even looking and they're just stressed? A car just hit them, they will not die. They are so vulnerable. They are tiny. With this way, everybody is trying to get home fast. They can just hit all these children, school children walking on the road. Now people are protesting. Our Nigerian police force, they are actually shooting with proper guns, proper bullets. What kind of protest are you shooting? I cannot do tear gas. Like, tear gas is for peaceful protest, not guns with bullets. Because you're going to kill people. You are going to kill people. Our government, save us. Save us and not kill us. Because they're going to kill people. People are going to commit suicide because they don't have anything to feed their family for. People are going to be depressed. If you are making a regulation like that you want to ban something, the proper thing for a proper government to do is to first regulate, create alternatives, and then ban anything they want to ban if they're not following the regulations. That's what a government, a sensible government, is meant to do. Yes, not make people suffer. You're making Lagosians suffer. What did we do to you, Governor Sanwo? When you were campaigning, you went everywhere. That you Greater Lagos, you will help us, you will serve us, you will give we're just talking everything together. Okay, now we have put you in position of authority and you're making us suffer. Like I cannot overflow this issue, but I don't know where this video will go to, where it will go to. Please, if you know anybody in the high places, Lagos state government, please don't be reposting this video to them. Be reposting the video to them because they must hear we are not going to accept this kind of rule. If you want to make a rule, please make alternatives. If you want to make a rule, sensibly regulate it first before you ban it. That's what a sensible government is meant to do. We are in a democratic system, not autocratic. 2020 is meant to be a peaceful year, a year that will be happy. You just want to make us sad. I don't know what we have done, the Lagos state government. I don't know what we have done. Anyway, so my people, please, if this can get to anywhere in anybody in the Lagos state government that can beg our Sanwo for us, so Governor Sanwo, Honorable Governor, His Excellency, please help us to rectify this. Nigerians are suffering, Lagosians are suffering. You are in a position of authority to help us, not to kill us. Please, thank you very much. Okay, my subscribers, please continue to subscribe, continue to like, continue to share. Thank you very much. See you guys later. Bye for now.